Okay, so yeah, will you follow the playoffs actually?
Yeah, I've been following the games.
And
Pretty fun.
what do you think are the top three contenders now? And who do you think is gonna win in the end?
Top three, I would say Ulafzs, Verge, and third, I'm not sure if it's Waterfalls or I don't know. It's either Waterfalls or Sparta, probably. But I don't know about Regurgitat's team. I don't know if Top can carry them. They're doing a lot better than I thought they would, considering, to be honest.
Hmm, that's true.
But yeah, but I don't know. It's one of those three. Probably Waterfalls, I guess.
Waterfalls, oh man. You gotta give me some advice after the stream how to beat the Waterfalls.
Sure, man.
No, it's
Sure.
okay. It's okay. We'll figure a way to beat them.
Yeah,
I hope so.
actually, if people who are watching the stream right now, today is gonna be a game like Booty Lizard, now the new captain of the team, is gonna play against Waterfalls. It's gonna be 8:30 CT,
Yeah, it's
right?
set. Yeah, I made it small.
Definitely tune in, guys. Maybe someone is gonna cast.
Yeah, I'm sure anyone's gonna
Okay,
cast a
so
solid
Yoka, thanks for the interview. Do you have any
Yeah.
shoutouts or callouts? Do some callouts, man. Come on.
Thanks for having me. Call out to Regu for making us play 4v5 that one time when
Okay.
we had Ness in lobby and you didn't play all pick, you didn't make an all pick lobby with him. So
So he
big
was
call out to Regu.
getting the free wins, right?
Yeah, he wanted that
Okay.
free win, but it's fine. We gave it to him. We had a fun season anyway. Shout outs to everyone we scrimmed with. Thanks for playing games against us. Shout out to Waterfalls for being a nice guy and for scrimming us a lot. And oh yeah, shout out to Scribble Boys. Thanks, Seville.
Screwed. Alright.
Okay, good luck next season if you play it, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I'll play for sure. I'm not sure if I'll captain or not, but yeah, I hope to see you guys there as well.
Okay. See ya.
Quick,
See ya.
remove him. Quick, kick him.
Alright, he removed himself. Alright, I think we just gonna skip to Rue and talk over the other two games later, so he doesn't have to
Sure.
wait endlessly.
Yeah.
Hello, Rue. How are you?
Hey! I'm
Yo.
good, thanks.
Now it's your turn to shine. I don't know if you
So
followed
are
the
you
stream.
listening the other interviews?
Yeah.
So
I've
you
been
know what it's
watching.
gonna be like, right?
Yeah, I've got an idea. Oh man.
So you were actually from the previous players, I think they weren't able to choose the enemy they were facing. And you're the
Yeah.
only team who actually chose your enemy, and you ended up losing 2-0 to Sparta's team.
All I can say is that Sparta's team, I think, is going to reach the finals. I think he's better than anyone else on this side that's left,
Alright?
and they actually prepared for the games because we've played them a lot of times.
Hmm.
Like we've scrimmed them loads of times and we've beaten them most games actually. That was partly why we chose them, and it just backfired.
Do you regret it now choosing him over?
Yeah, I really regret it. But,
What would you choose actually if you had another choice?
I mean, the free win, right?
Harambe.
Harambe? Okay.
I had that as a choice. I could have had a free
Yeah.
win this week.
Harambe or Jim Dangle, right? They were the three
Yeah,
left.
we could have beaten either of those, I think. I mean, it would have
Yeah, it
been
looks
close.
like it at least, for sure. But anyway, like, you have to go with the choices you make. So we can just go
Mhm.
game by game. So game one,
Yeah.
which one was it?
There was a. I see an.
Game one was the Bat Rider.
Batraider, Lich, Hawk went to mid,
Yeah.
Underlord. Okay, that's interesting.
to counter the Alchemist, right?
Yeah.
Does it actually counter him? Like,
Yeah, pretty
because
well.
you just punch him all the time? Or what?
It's just high percentage damage against strength heroes. And he's
Okay, so
just
actually, what
doesn't
happened
care.
in the game? You can.
Well, first off, they figured out the amazing strategy of banning Darkseer against me.
Okay.
So I've been playing that. We've been starting off our first picks every game basically
Yeah.
would be like Lich or Darkseer or something, and the Chen. But the Chen without the Darkseer was crap. Not that Steyer's an amazing Chen player, but it just didn't work the way we wanted it to because I'd be left solo in the offlane and they actually tri-laned at the start. So
So
that one,
what's the plan for the Darkseer when the Chen comes in? You have like the Surge on the creep or what, or the eventually, or
yeah,
you just
but
pressure the
also,
lane a bit?
yeah, the safe lane would be pressured, so they'd have to keep people down there. But they zoned me level 1 for a couple minutes and then were free to do whatever they wanted for the rest of the game. and then it was down to me and I got on the Nyx Assassin to run around and try and get stuff done, but we don't play like that, so it went pretty badly like that.
So you're forced out of your comfort zone, basically, with the draft.
Pretty much. They figured us out, is what it was, I think.
Was the game even close, or was it like you were struggling from behind all the game? Or?
We were behind for most of the game, but it was still possible if we played the fights right, but it was hard against the Night Stalker vision advantage, with a Bat Rider as well. So we were playing defensively against the vision advantage and basically got choked out, and then Hawk became this unstoppable machine.
Actually, looking at the draft, your team's draft, I feel like I have seen this draft like 10 times before when you were playing, basically.
Yeah, your Sven, man. He's playing this year really often.
No, I mean the Alchemist, Chen, the Nyx. You guys are picking those heroes the most, I think.
Yeah, if we had the Darkseer on that draft, it would have been completely different in terms of, because you don't need to help a Darkseer. The Clockwork, if they zone you, like I could pull back the wave a bit, but it's not enough against those heroes. They just keep you under tar. And then also, that Underlord, there was a moment towards the end of the game where it was pretty much over anyway, but he genuinely was in our base with Alchemist and Bloodseeker on him for about 20 seconds of just right-clicking him. He was unkillable.
Oh, yeah, he was
yeah.
Octarine.
So the game 2, you lost the game 1, and you had to gather up your strength and go into the game 2. Did you change any plans or anything? Because this draft seems like something you didn't really play before. But
It was sort of like they've kind of, oh god, we need to change something because we can't just do the same thing every game. Because obviously, so we went with the Cottle, but we picked, I'm not sure what we were picking, to be honest. I think we just went with like comfort heroes type thing, and it wasn't great.
Hawk.
So you can see the Darkseer ban again, game 2.
Yeah. First ban every game.
17-0.
Seems like Storm has done pretty well in the playoffs. Mikkel performed well on it. Hawk.
We also laned this one really wrong, which looking back, we definitely could have done a lot better. We left me bottom against the Ursa, which just, that's never going to go well for an Underlord. And then top lane, PL got beaten by the Doom, because it was like a 1v1 matchup. Well, if we just swapped the lanes around and played aggressively bottom, we'd have probably been fine. And we could have had a much better chance of that game, but we just got shut out from the start, lost. Bliss got an unlucky death on, like, Hawk got him level 3, I think it was actually. With just like a missed auto attack or something was the difference, and it was a close kill.
If you actually look at the net worth on the Dota buff, you can see the player's deaths, right? And the Lina died minute 8, and the Underlord died 3 times before that. No,
5 minutes.
Yeah, that was a chain feeding Underlord in that.
It actually looks like a mistake by you in the draft, though, because you did ban the anti-mage and Pugna. This Ursa counters the Underlord pretty easily, though.
Yeah, I think that was part of the problem. Is I don't know. We just didn't think. We weren't playing anywhere near as well as we were playing earlier in the season.
So would you say like you were like how do you say it, rattled after the game 1? Like out
a bit, but I think game 1 even we were a bit like that. We've had.
You weren't confident really.
No, we weren't that confident going in. I usually back halfway through the season moved flats and didn't have any internet in this new place. Before that, we were playing scrims every week, doing loads of games and stuff and winning every match. And after that, we just didn't scrim once. And and people weren't playing that many games on their own either. So we just all got a bit sloppy. Some people more than others. Like I played pretty badly in both those games there, but that kind of happened. And then the drafting just went a bit bad, really, because I don't know why we didn't even think of Ursa. Like they 3rd or 4th picked it, was it?
Yeah, 4th.
Yeah.
4th, yeah.
Sometimes these things happen actually, because people think about so many stuff they just forget about The
Like
basic
there was
things.
one game back at like the start of the season when we just let a drow through against a perfect drow lineup or whatever in the final ban, and we just got rolled, in like 19 minutes or something. And it just
So
you
how
think too
were
much.
your drafts going? Like, who was the drafter, and did you all talk about it?
Ayushi was the drafter. Stayha would be saying a lot, Bliss as well, and God would throw ideas in. It was pretty good till the last couple of weeks. It was all going really well. Team was coordinating. It just kind of went badly.
Hmm. Yeah, would you actually... So, about the team, why did you draft these players? Would you actually exchange some players? You can call out, you can give shoutouts now to your players.
I think team as a whole was great. Steyer was an amazing pick for I got him third pick, and he's been here forever, and he's so
Yeah,
good.
he was actually, I think he
value.
was 5k plus in the previous drafts. So
Yeah, he has been. Yeah,
know what happened there, so that is a value pick if you
and the amount of
value
just
picks there is-
experience he brings, he was amazing in that. Bliss, really like Bliss. Ayushi, if Ayushi didn't have internet problems, we could have won this season. That's almost how I feel. Like if we'd kept playing as much, we were great. But it just wasn't to happen this season. God, I think I'd consider changing God purely because he plays an amazing 4, but we didn't pick him for 4. There's not that many 5 positions in the league, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think it's all the 3Ks, you just push them into the 5th position by words, go here.
Yeah,
That's what happens basically.
because he could play
So
a
you didn't,
pretty
you
good
didn't
one.
wanna
but it's-
limit God's roaming, right? So you just had like 2 kind of 4 positions, or
Yeah, and
I
it's.
mean, it could work out because it's hard to tell anything can work out.
I think he's a great player, and I'd definitely pick him again. But it's I'd want to pick him for a 4. I think maybe for the next seasons coming up, we could add something where it's like position 5, position 4 support. Roamer, because roaming's such a big thing. Because there's players who can play a great roamer, but they play a terrible lane support, and the other way around as well.
Yeah, but it's mostly, you can't decide if
Yeah.
the support is purely lane or purely roaming. It's like a mix of both.
Of course not. But I mean, there's no way to tell if you've not played or knew the people, because this was my first time captaining. So I don't actually know too well all the players. Like Bliss, for example, I didn't even know Bliss. I just knew he was a good player from the draft sheet or whatever. Turns out he was really good.
Even
but
if you didn't pick the Bliss, I think he was gonna go for the next few picks. He was gonna get picked anyway.
Yep.
definitely.
Many people were targeting Bliss because there weren't many good mid laners left in the pool.
You go for the best. I think it's try and pick the best mid or carry or
The
something.
first pick, right?
Yeah, just to try and get yourself.
build around him, or
Hmm.
I guess that's happened. That's for the low MMR guys, right? On the draft, we were one
Yeah.
of the first picks,
Hmm.
basically.
Yeah, I got to pick mostly players who I wanted almost. I didn't really have to. Because Ayushi as well was 5k, but his name was dumb in game in the sheets. You might not have known him. Bliss helped me with the
People
drafting.
knew him. What I remember is people were dodging him, basically. Because he wasn't, before the drafts, he was playing some in-houses and he wasn't doing so well, so some people lost interest in him. So
Yeah.
that's why you actually got him on your second pick.
Hmm. Partly as well though is that Bliss
So-
plays a lot with him, so it's not as they know how to play with each other, which worked really well for the first few weeks or so, and we're doing really well, and then it all fell apart.
Did you even type to Blaze that you wanna pick him, or
No,
you picked Ayushi? You just decided that
I picked Bliss. Then we started talking after I picked Bliss about who to pick or whatever, and he helped a lot because I don't actually know most of the players in the league that well. I know I'm a lot better this season now, but before that, I played with Mistigan last season and Aaron. That was a bit of a. We played 0 scrims and just we'd only
How would
turn
you
up
rate
for.
your season overall? Like, is it a success or failure?
It was a success, apart from obvious internet
Apart
problems.
from
Like,
losing.
apart from losing, yeah. But I enjoyed it a lot, and